Let me Google that for you. Boom, John Fibonojji. There you go. It's like, how did you do it? How did you do it, John Fibonojji? We thought you were gone. Now you're by the river, the beautiful river in Durango, Colorado, the Animas River, doing some of the things I enjoy the most. Number one is just being out in nature. Show you a little office space that I have here. It's unofficial. You can Google it. It's the best reading chair in the world. Holy shit. Looks like that, kind of out here in the middle of nowhere. Boom, beautiful four corners. So I thought I'd kind of share and do a little Fibonacci from the best chair in Colorado. I mean, it's just literally some rocks, and you got a beautiful train that comes by, and then the beautiful Animas River. Carl Jung, baby. All right, Google it. Carl Jung, Animas River. Will stocks keep rallying? Oh, yeah, you're like, how do we get in contact? There you go, boom. Americano417@gmail.com. You know, one thing I want to do other than, you know, I always tell some jokes, but I want to get into, really I want to keep my trading skills sharp, and part of keeping my trading skills sharp is just staying in the market. So I thought, you know, there's no better financial reporter. You can Google it. Best financial reporter in the world, John Fibonacci. How do we get in contact with him? Americano417@gmail.com. If you remember from some of my other videos, I have a lot of experience trading the markets, and, you know, just as a technical person, and what that means is, you know, it's a person who really just studies stock market charts. And so I really got into Elliott Wave, and, you know, there's all kinds of different strategies or stock market strategies, but I've been trading for 20 years, and I know that your strategy should and probably need to change. And the best strategy I have ever found, in fact, you can Google this, John Fibonacci, the best day trading strategy in the world. Well, it's Elliott Wave. It comes from Fibonacci math. You got Fibonacci. Yeah, you just spell the name backwards, you got Fibonacci. John Fibonacci is the best trader, private equity guy in the world. So not only am I going to bring you the beautiful Animas River and show you this beautiful country. In fact, I don't know how long you've been part of this channel, but, you know, we started, I think was in Durango, then we went up to Sausalito. We taught a little bit at UCLA. Go Bruins. That changed my life, that experience of being around academia. Then of course I found the Comedy Store down on Sunset Drive. Boom, found some Jesus. Google that, where's Jesus? Comedy Store. Los Angeles, California. You know, Los Angeles, Lost Angels, and the beautiful Animas River, which if you really Google Animas River and mythology and Carl Jung, you know, it's so interesting how mythology interplays with our regular lives. And there you go, getting all philosophical. So who is John Fibonacci? Well, first of all, he's a day trader. He's a guy that loves the markets. Secondly, he just wants to show the world some of the most beautiful places on earth. And here you go, Durango, Colorado. Durango, Colorado. So I thought, you know, let me kind of do a longer intro today and reintroduce. There you go. Look, there's a magpie. Man, beautiful magpie bird. Google magpie. There's a beautiful, some of my favorite birds. Hopefully one will come out here, and you know, in fact, Google, you know, just some of the, I'll tell you another thing about the four corners that I love, is I was named after a bird book, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. And there is, if you like birding, or you like falcons, or you like, you know, literal hawks and predator birds, you know, like falcons and eagles, and holy shit, there is no better place to see that than the Four Corners. And you know, it was just recently I saw my first white hawk. I think it was like a red-tailed hawk, but it was white. And I'm not a. In fact, Google that. How can a hawk be white? I mean, just this epic white, you know, falcon, peregrine falcon. In fact, Google the fastest bird on earth, and you'll see one of my first videos. In fact, I made that video just up the way where I was. It's literally the fastest animal on earth. Google that, peregrine falcon. Holy shit, you're learning all kinds of things. So how do you get in contact with me? Email me, Americano417@gmail.com. There you go. Drop me some love. You can always go to PayPal. If you like this content, you want to support it, maybe there's something around this area you would like me to to showcase. Maybe you have a business you want to showcase. We're growing. This channel is viewed by, I think our top states are California, Colorado, Texas, and New York. Of course, we're still growing. So it's interesting to see how an organic YouTube channel grows. So welcome back, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. The return of Jonathan Livingston Seagull. We're going to talk about all kinds of things. We're going to talk about financial news and what's news. And we're going to, oh my goodness, Wall Street Journal. They always got to start their Mondays with bad news. We'll talk about good news too. We'll talk about a little bit of Jesus. Talk about all kinds of things. This channel is growing. It's organic. It's just Jonathan Fibonojji talking about things that he likes and loves. There you go. Something I like. Watches. Look at that. The best watches of 2017. You're like, okay, Jonathan Fibonojji, enough of nature stuff. Let's go to that capitalism. Now there's one thing I really enjoy. That's a good watch. I'll show you my favorite watch. Of course, it's a little cheesy, but believe it or not, I'm more interested in the before I get to the look at that vintage aircraft. The time to buy a vintage aircraft. This caught my eye because out there in La Jolla, California, vintage aircrafts are all over the place. And there's some good documentaries about the P-51 and there's kind of a trilogy of aircraft. There's a P-51 Mustang, then there's the Hurricane. Some of those vintage aircrafts are just, they're beautiful. We may even talk about real estate, living it up on the beach of the dead. There you go. Los Angeles, Animas River, Lost Souls. Holy shit, it's all starting to make sense to me now. All right, it was morning, and then it was nighttime with Jonathan Fibonojji. Is he ever going to talk about financial markets? Well, I'm waiting for the train to come by. I'll show you my favorite watch. Isn't this cheesy? This is the most cliche thing I'll say all day. Look at that. The black and white Rolodex Datejust 41, just only $73.50. I was saying earlier, one of the things that I really enjoy about the one piece of jewelry that I really like is a good watch. And I'm very particular about colors, and so for me it's always black and white. Maybe a little bit of cerulean blue. Holla! Look at that. So thank you for taking this journey with me. If you're out here in the Four Corners, or something you would like me to showcase, maybe a business you've built, maybe there's a story that you'd like me to cover, maybe you just want to show me your vintage aircraft. Let's do it. Jonathan Fibonojji lives another day. You guys be good. We'll talk about financial news in just a second. Just want to tell you, Google Jonathan Fibonojji, best YouTuber in the world. Moment of meditation. Close out. Americana417@gmail.com. See? You get past all that blah blah. You just come out here and you just see the beautiful river. In the most comfortable chair in the world. Magpie baby, thank you. A little show off. Thank you for taking this journey with me.